Hey guys, what is happening, and welcome to another episode of Ultimate Team Possible Legends. Today we're going to be looking at 3 more players that I think really deserve legend cards in the game, and this includes 1 Italian and 2 Germans in this episode. So let's go in and have a look at the legends. So the first legend that we're looking at today is Francesco Toldo, and as you can see I've given him a really nice card, 88 rated overall, and the stats go as follows. We've got 95 diving, 87 handling, 84 kicking, 90 reflex, 78 speed and 83 positioning, and this card reflects just some of the stuff that I've seen him do over the years, playing for Inter Milan mainly. Played a little bit for Italy as a goalkeeper. I think he only made like about 20 odd appearances, and that is purely for the fact of Buffon just overshadowed him. But I think that if Toldo was in the limelight a bit more, he would have been regarded as just as good as Buffon. But I do think he was. I've looked at some of his best saves on YouTube earlier, and oh my word, some double and triple saves are just absolutely insane. And I really enjoyed watching him as a keeper. I think he was very good, and I think defenses really appreciated having him in their team. So that is Francesco Toldo for our first card. So moving on to the second card now, and it is the first of our German pairing for this episode. And as you can see, the card there is Jurgen Klinsmann, and I've given him a really strong card, and I think it's very deserved of the player that he was. I did get to see a little bit of him playing when I first started watching football, sort of in the late 90s, and I thought he was an amazing striker, just a complete striker. Lots of goals, very creative, and a great team player as well. He was like the German Gary Lineker, but maybe a little bit better. Sorry, Gary Lineker, obviously. But looking at some of his stats, played for a lot of clubs, started off at Stuttgart mainly, went to Inter Milan, played for Monaco, Tottenham and Bayern Munich as well. I do feel sorry for him playing for Tottenham. No offence to Tottenham, obviously. But yeah, he was just a great striker, and not only on that club level, he played really well for Germany as well. Over 100 caps, got 108 caps, 47 goals for Germany, and won some great competitions with them as well. So going into the card now, we got 87 pace, 94 shooting. He was lethal inside the opposition penalty area. Good passing, dribbling, and his physical was good as well, because he literally was not scared of any centre back at all. Very strong striker, and a great striker to generally have in your team. So that has been the second card, Jurgen Klinsmann. Moving on to the final card for this episode now, and it is the second of our German pairing. And as you can see, it is Michael Ballack, and I've given him an 88 rated card overall, purely for the fact that he reminds me of someone who's 88 rated on this current FIFA, and that is Bastian Schweinsteiger. And they are so similar players, looking back at some of the way they play, just their strength and overall ball control, just brilliant players, and that's why I've given him that 88 rated overall. I bumped up some of his stats. I sort of went for the base stats for Bastian Schweinsteiger, then bumped them up a bit for Ballack, because obviously if he's to come in as a legend card, you have them at their peak of their career. So I've given him 74 pace, 84 shooting, 86 pass, 85 dribbling, 75 defending and 90 physical. And all them stats are pretty decent. Obviously the pace isn't as quick as it could be, but he wasn't the paciest of players. But that physical, passing and dribbling would make him such a good player to have in your team. Obviously he played for a lot of big clubs in Germany, Bayern Leverkusen and Bayern Munich, and then went on to play for Chelsea as well, where he played a lot and he was a consistent starter in that Chelsea team. So if you have enjoyed this episode and you'd like to see some of these legends in, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.